Hello everyone. So I just wanted to make this video to give my brutally honest day one review of the game. I played the game for around 6 hours yesterday, and yeah, I have some thoughts regarding it. Mostly, it might be influenced a bit by the uh, previous experience with someone from Sky Arena. But yeah, as an MMO, um, here's what I got to say. As for the gameplay itself, uh, so far it has been an auto grind fest. I've been doing mostly these quests. I went through what's it called? Well, damn, I even forgot how to check the quest, but either way, yeah, I've been doing these the main quests where you can have seasonal chapters. There's season 1 and you get like 45 chapters to it, and you go to season 2, you get pretty much the same amount of chapters there. It's like sort of a quest like experience, but if you're not particularly interested in the story, the game will feel pretty much like this. You click on the quest and then you leave for 5 minutes, because the gameplay in around 90% of the cases is auto. You can turn on the whole dialogue with NPCs to be auto as well. So pretty much the quest part of the game, and I've spent probably like 60% of the time on it. You click here, you leave your PC for 5 minutes, you come back to the quest that was completed, and then you click here again and you start another quest. Rarely, I would say 3 or 4 chapters from like the first season where manual gameplay, where you have to be the center and type of dungeon, but even those are pretty much just clicking this, clicking whatever skill you have, and yeah, there has been a challenging dungeon yet, I'd say, in the scenario part at least. Then there's also the story of the game, yeah. I won't cancel it for now, but yeah. The story is basically it's like you complete the first quest, like this one, and you unlock parts of the story, which is basically just an additional quest yeah, it's an additional quest. I mean, it's hard to even describe it. It's not much different from that, but it focuses on the specific region that you were in. So for example, this desert-like region is the second one. So you first you pass the main quest, and once you pass the main quest, you unlock parts of the story for that specific region. And yeah, the story itself is also really easy. It's pretty much always auto, so you just click here, you start doing the quest. As you can see, for now I have a locked one because I have to level the 35 my water vagabond, which I haven't done yet. So yeah, the gameplay for the quest so far is, I'd say, not as much of an MMO as it is for all those clicker games like idle clickers, was it Tap Titans, sort of that deal, where you just power up your units, you click on a quest, and then you wait to win it. Then going on, there's several areas I unlocked. Kairos. It's basically a dungeon to get various materials. You can see the rewards here. I've just did a few levels of this. You only get 3 a day, but you can refill them with crystals, as well as these, what's it called, icons. And yeah, I'd say the dungeons are, not just the dungeons, but all of the gameplay from this tab is really limited. For example, party dungeon you can only do once a day. The raids are like these co-op experiences with 2 other players, so you're just trying to beat a certain boss with other people. Kairos, yeah, Kairos is just the dungeon. I haven't unlocked quite a few yet, but yeah. Trial of Ascension is just a huge ass tower of 100 floors where you can complete them and get the rewards for each stage. As you can see, these are these upgrade tokens where you can go to the Ascension shop I know why it doesn't allow me now, because I already upgraded some. Yeah, you can spend these to... Oh, there it is actually. You can power up certain attributes for the Tower of Ascension, and it only works in the Tower of Ascension. So yeah, you can like upgrade your champion, then you can upgrade your units. These are I believe these are skills, mostly like that, and these are elements, like damages, defenses, and so. So yeah, Tower of Ascension is pretty self-explanatory. I believe it will reset every month as well, similar to Summer as well as Sky Arena. The arena. This one is an interesting one, actually. I haven't locked the Brawl Arena yet. I believe that's a PvP one. Challenge Arena, it looks like it is actually the sort of Sky Arena-like battle. You can refresh the list every 30 minutes, and to clear all 10 wings, you will have to refresh 1 or 2 times for sure, because the enemies just get too challenging. This is your ranking, as you can see. This is my rating and rank globally, or at least this server. And yeah, the fights themselves, they are actually fully auto, and you cannot play manually here. But as a good indicator, you can check team powers right here. If your team power is at least 1 times bigger, that's from my calculation at least, you can actually do a quick battle where you will just take a few seconds and you actually win. This is because the power differences are that huge, so it's not even worth making the fight. Harder ones, you will of course need to fight it. And I'd say it's a good indicator to just follow the power ratings, because for my testing, it seems like they're very accurate, and even if your power is like 500 more, you will beat it, but if your power is like 500 or 1000 less, then no matter the monsters, you actually might lose. So it's a very good indicator for who you can beat. For example, this would be a very equal fight. So it mostly would depend on the units used, but yeah. And using these, you can actually go to the arena shop. Oh, this is the arena pass. Arena shop and buy various items here. And there's also a sort of battle pass like feature where you just fight and unlock these rewards at the top. And if you buy the arena pass, you can claim the rewards at the bottom as well. There you can see I claimed all of the rewards for previous ones. Oh, these in-app purchases, like there's so many in-app purchases, actually, it's insane. Like you can see, yeah, there's just quests here. You will have a lot of rewards coming in from the beginning of the game at least. Right, so for the gameplay, that's about it, I'd say. Very auto-like, but I'd say not bad. Then there's this tab. This is mostly your upgrades. You can have, this is regarding your champion upgrades. Summoner one addresses, I believe, yeah, your overall stats. You can use weapons, equipment, and you can upgrade it. There's, I'd say for an MMO, there's definitely a lot to learn here. Yeah, so as I was saying, these are mostly used to enhance your summoners. So, as I talked about the equipment and armor, you can actually have a weapon for each element and switch it in game very easily. Then skills, there's a huge skill tree where you can upgrade. These are your basic attack skills. These are mostly elemental, damages, stuff like that. These are sort of inner attributes, like yeah, less damage. This one depends on the character you use. So it's, for example, I'm playing Cliff or whatever his name is. So he mostly specializes in defensive abilities. And these are your overall stats, so like allowing you to do a evasion jump more often, giving more mana reach and stuff like that. Yeah, so as far as summoner skills go, that's it. Then there's monsters. the monsters have quite a few attributes. So first of all, you can level up. These are basically angel mons, rainbow mons. These potions, you have these a lot, so and this is the main way to level them up. As far as skill goes, this is mostly devil mons. So you can use devil mons or the same inner star units. So for example, if you get an F5 dupe, you can use that F5 dupe to power up your units, but of course you will need more since devil mons is 10 times more worth. There's also Evolve. This is basically the awakening of the monster. No, wait, awakening, yeah. So I'll talk about awakening first. Yeah, you have 5 stages of awakening, and you'll need increasing amounts of like essences and breath of life, these items, yeah. And they slightly increase your overall stats, so it's not like in Summoners or Sky Arena where you get a different skill. It's mostly just stats and you can do it multiple times. And evolution, yeah, I mistakenly did it, but evolution is increasing your stars, so basically you can either use rainbow mods or you can use other 5-star pieces for the same unit, and once you get 20 of them, as you can see, each piece is worth 1 and each rainbow is worth 5, you will evolve it to 6 stars and increase your stats as well, as you can see, both the max level available and the current stats. Your units can also have runes, so this part is quite similar to Sky Arena system. So far, the early game is, I'd say the runes themselves don't really matter. You should mostly look for the sets, since they'll be providing most of the bonus here. For example, you will most likely have in the beginning Energy Guard and Fail sets, so you can try to use those. As you can see, like I tried to complete a Fail set, but I only have 3 runes, so it's not quite there, so I just opted them for a set of Guard. And yeah, at this point I would say it's no need to prioritize what stats you have. Just go with whatever set you can complete. Of course, if you can get percentage values on slot 2, 4, 6, then it's even better. Don't power them too much, since powering runes, it uses these coins and these rune pieces. So coins are not a limiting factor, it seems. You have plenty of coins for early game upgrades. Mostly you'll be limited by these rune pieces, which you get a quite limited amount, so don't go crazy on the power-ups. Do it like for 1-star, 2-star ones, go to +3, +6, I'd say +9 max, as the rune stats really don't make a huge difference in this time of game. Yeah, monster pieces, these are basically just summoning. Yeah, there's summons, I believe this is an event. Mystical summons, this basically summons 3 and 5-star units, and if you get 70, you get a legendary scroll. Unknown scrolls actually summon up to 4-star units now, so, and the rates I'd say are pretty good, since I've summoned probably like 50 unknown scrolls. I already got like 2 or 3 4-stars, so it's definitely not bad. And differently from the Sky Arena game, each dupe monster that you get, you do not get the monster itself, but you get these pieces, and you can use these pieces in this shop, for example. You can see like a dupe 4-star, you get 20 pieces, and you can use these pieces. So I use 20, and basically I need to use 5, and I'll get this jack-o'-lantern piece or something like that, or a rainbow mode. And each piece corresponds to the different star amount, and you can use these as basically a currency. See, if I do that, I select a 30 and I'll get 1 health piece. It's like a way to power up your monsters with the current essences. And yeah, as far as these goes, I haven't seen guild gameplay yet, but you can do these special tasks and you get some rewards from them. So yeah, you can claim daily rewards here based on the contribution you have. You can also spin the wheel 1 time per day and get some kind of reward. So you can see I got one 1-star piece. So yeah, the rewards are not that great. Exchange center is mostly used for trading items between each player, but there aren't that many items yet. since people obviously just started. Yeah, and I'd say you can ignore profession friends alright for now. The book is basically just your collection of the monsters you collected, and you should claim these frequently since they increase your overall power and strength, and you'll be able to both get rewards and increase your power a bit. So yeah, come back here for like every hour or something and collect these rewards, both books and achievements. As you can see, you get scrolls, you'll get power up units, and stuff like that. So yeah, for the overall system, I would say it's pretty difficult to learn, but you will definitely get the hang of it. Although, in my opinion, it's not the best system from the MMO games I've seen previously. But yeah, it might just be the beginning experience like now. We'll see how it works later on. And overall thoughts, it's for an MMO game, it's quite far from MMO yet, as the game is mostly order. But I'm sure that once we unlock like other content, more PvP focused content, it'll definitely be interesting. So yeah, I'd say don't expect very interactive gameplay in the first few hours of the game, but as it progresses, it should definitely be more strategically influenced, or definitely more interesting to play. So yeah, hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next video.